Middle-aged men in flash clothes, and then this man doing whatever the fuck he's doing in the corner.
Oh, what the fuck?
Chapter 3, Gilded Cage. Honestly, that could be the title of a Metal Gear Solid chapter, let's be honest.
What, Gilded Cage?
Yeah. Oh, it's time for us to play the other half of the game, Sam.
There's another half to this game?
Yeah, there's two protagonists, remember? Now we get to play his best character.
Oh, I thought that you just did a mission or two as Martin. I didn't realise that 50/50.
No, he's the entire deuteragonist of the story.
I've never heard that term before.
It's literally just a protagonist who has their own story going on simultaneously to the main one.
Remember I saw a...
Sam, if you've never heard of that, I'm gonna, like, your mind's gonna be blown when you learn about tritagonist being a thing.
Oh, no, I just haven't had that word before. I immediately understood what it meant. A picture, I think, originally on Tumblr, it shows how different like prequels and sequels work.
I know, I've said this when we were playing Yakuza 7, but the club looks a lot fucking bigger here. Sorry, go on, you were looking at how different prequels and sequels work.
They had things where a story is happening simultaneously. Say if it's a game like this, another game would be another person's story happening at the same time, just tangentially related. Sometimes another game was like halfway between one game and another, different character. All these different interactions this picture was showing.
A lot of the Discworld books work like that, apparently, according to word of Terry Pratchett.
Yeah, is this going to get us demonetized?
No, the engineer can do some bullshit for YouTube and post.
But before you say it, he's not... well, he is respecting women. I mean, they're obviously employees and they didn't have a problem with it. And they're getting well paid.
No, literally, like, Majima's character introduction is him beating up a guy for not respecting women.
Oh, good. We know he's a nice moral man. Nice moral man who works for the Japanese mafia. That could be the intro. Oh yes, we know he's a nice moral man who works for the Japanese mafia.
It is now. Fuck, they retconned Majima's character so hard to make him a better person.
What, is this like Doofenshmirtz level of origin story?
It's literally just they retconned it so he hasn't killed anyone except in self-defense as well.
So in the original Japanese version, he has killed a bunch of people?
Well, yeah, because in the original PS1 version of Yakuza, Majima was just another run-of-the-mill henchman with an interesting design. And then they brought him back from the second game and made him more mellowed out in manic and personality. And then every other game...
More mellowed out and manic in personality.
Yeah,
Big one.
No, trust me, it makes sense with Majima. And then every game after that, they've basically just turned him into essentially the comic relief to Kiryu. But yeah, they retcon basically between Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 1, the remake, they basically retconned it so he's only really killed in self-defense. Or to people that actually fucking deserve it.
They're people who don't respect women, people who double park, that sort of thing.
Pretty much. Like, Yakuza 1 remake is so fucking funny to play, because they have to keep in all of the original scenes of him, but balance it with his characterization from the other games.
How's that going to work?
They altered a couple of the scenes just enough that it works while keeping the same dialogue.
This is the part where you're supposed to laugh! Laugh, you stupid motherfucker!
It reminds me, I was watching a video where this person was exploring their theory of what would happen in Life is Strange. This is only when the first episode came out, not all 5 parts of season 1. And one thing I didn't notice is that you can actually see, is it Chloe's trunk before she's introduced?
Yes.
And you notice she's actually parked over 2 parking spots, both of which were disabled.
Yeah, that's good foreshadowing for the later episode.
Oh, you mentioned that. People in the comments were saying, yeah, it does. It's good foreshadowing.
I'm still annoyed that Season 2 didn't just pick up their story.
Well, I tried watching, I think it was Jack Scaps guy play Season 2, and within like 20 minutes there was a caricature of Trump voters as just some racist degenerates. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, this is the problem, because Season 2 they just did their own thing and did Orange Man bad, instead of just continuing the story like people wanted. Also, Hostess Club, Sam, for fuck's sake, I know we keep having this discussion. Why the fuck would you pay money to get you can just go for
I thought you were going to say when you could stay home and get for free. I genuinely thought that's what you were going to say.
No! Like, just...
Good advice for students. We could go to the club. Nah, I mean, I can get the same sexual gratification at home. You're not getting any.
No.
Yes.
If you're a student going to a club, you can at least Burger King toilets. Like, a Hostess Club, though, you're just paying to chat and buy women drinks.
Sorry, I feel there's a story behind that.
What? We don't talk about my escapades at Burger King, Sam.
I just have one question for you.
Yeah.
Did you at least call him back?
Bold of you to assume that it was a man.
I had 50-50 chance of being right.
Yeah, no, that is true. You did have 50-50 chance. Oh, God. And there goes 400k to this one businessman.
Sorry, was that part of your story? I think it was 500k to some businessman.
No, don't be...
Is this a confession, a Twitch confession?
I'd never pay that much money for I could use that money to buy other things, like $60 Broly statues. Oh, dear. I love this conversation. The manager makes all the difference. He poaches the best girls from the other clubs. A big, sad, empty box. In other words, the Catholic Church.
God is not here. This is an empty box.
Oh dear. Also, doesn't this one businessman look like the dad from Death Note?
I guess it's been a while since I've seen it. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. He's not respecting women. Hopefully someone comes over and beats a jar of him.
Well, yeah, the manager of the club himself comes out.
Good. We respect women on scam.
John's just like, I thought it was the empty lot. No, John, we're over in Suttonbury now. Yeah, the manager himself's going to come out and laser him. We can't, John. Laser technology hasn't been invented yet. Ronald Reagan's still working on it.
Sorry, in this situation, why give him a warning? It's quite obvious he's not doing it by accident. He just say, alright, I'll give you two choices. Get the fuck out of here, we'll beat the shit out of you.
Well, because you have to get the police in and file out paperwork if you beat the shit out of a customer.
Yeah, but in situations like that, they'll understand.
No, but you'll have to close.
To get there.
You'll have to close the club for the rest of the night and do an inquiry, etc., etc. Which you don't want to do because you're losing money, so it's better just give them a warning and tell them to fuck off.
Because even back, did they have CCTV in the 80s?
No. Some would, but it'd be more expensive. Here comes the best fucking character.
Are those snakeskin boots with like metal toes?
Yeah, he dresses like his dress style's extra as all fuck. Oh dear. Friendly reminder, he's based off a Nicolas Cage role.
Which one? Leaving Las Vegas?
I can't remember. I just know that like his entire appearance is lifted from a Nicolas Cage film.
His facial structure does kind of remind me of him, yeah.
I love how the Almajim is introduced though, because he just beats this guy up by being overly polite.
He's not a bouncer?
No, he's the manager.
What? Majima's the manager?
Majima's the manager. Also, this is him being punished, by the way. Like, we're gonna get into this later, but like, as punishment, he got thrown out of the Yakuza and put in charge of a nightclub. This will all make sense in a few minutes.
Why does he think he's Yakuza? Just by looking at his business card.
Because he's got an eye patch.
And?
I think the best way I can phrase this, it's the demeanour with which he walks around the room.
Oh, yeah, that would be a
like,
dead
Majima naturally looks like a hired thug.
Was it also because he's relatively young? You wouldn't peg him for a manager?
Yes.
Because he only looks, what, maybe mid-30s?
Oh no, Majima's also on in his 20s, I believe, during this.
So a man in his, say, mid-20s at this point, being the manager of Cabaret Place, that would be quite unexpected.
Biographical information: Yakuza 0, age 24.
He's 24 and managing a place like this?
He's 20. He's 24. Jesus wept.
Is that going to be the thumbnail?
Yes. Majima forgets how alcohol works. Oh dear.
He's secretly turning into quiet. He'll drink it through his skin.
Remember, the customer's king. I love how backhanded his compliments are. Like, Majima's the fucking best.
Well, he's just going to intimidate him into leaving.
No, basically, yeah.
Because, of course, if he attacks first, everyone in the club can see it's self-defense.
Like, no, honestly, we don't even get attack as an option during this next fight. That's how fucking funny this is.
I forget which martial art it is, but there's one or two. Where it's specifically designed where you never really hit someone, you just use the momentum against them. And one master, I saw a clip from one master sport saying he's never actually beat a fight because he's never actually gone to a fight before. Because he don't consider the martial art to be a fight.
Pretty much. Boys, strike up the band. They just start playing the Batman theme.
Why the Batman theme?
The 1960s one.
But why?
Because he's about to get into a fight.
Do we have to do the kapow, pop and everything?
Yeah, exactly.
The engineer just shot this all in.
Yeah, the engineer's gonna shop it in, make it happen in post, engineer. Oh. Fuck's sake. Like, meanwhile, the guy on his electric grand piano in the corner just fixes switch. Fight scene in bar. That just also tunes his piano. Oh dear.
What, you think they got auto-tuned in the 1980s?
No. I mean, not auto-tuned like that. I mean, his piano automatically retunes itself.
Oh.
Drunkards. Yeah, that's right. He's so drunk he counts as multiple drunkards.
That's got to be a mistranslation.
Well, obviously it's a mistranslation. But
Or
like,
just a simple typo.
obviously it's a typo. It's still fucking funny though. Literally, this entire thing is just about dodging, and it's beautiful. May I offer you a hot towel, sir? Oh dear. Just this entire fight intro, Sam, it's beautiful. Majima don't give a fuck.
Where did he pull that out of?
Probably his coat pocket or a nearby waiter.
I guess part of this is putting on a show to everyone else.
Pretty much.
And if anyone complains, he has like, what, 100 witnesses saying he never actually hit them?
Yep. Look out, he's got an ice pick. He's gonna go for the other eyeball.
And that would be justifiable self-defense.
Well, obviously. I love the fact that one fucker on the left still has the money tied to his head. Oh dear. Okay, look at that. Like, I love this. I love how this entire scene plays out. It's fucking beautiful. He's like, we're not going to arrest this man. I have a much better idea. This gentleman violated several cabaret rules, attacking the manager, playing N-dubs without a license, selling cocaine in the bathrooms, all the rules. They just made him so fucking nice.
What? 俺に?
お客様に 一つ お願いがございます。
俺に?
お願いがございます。
俺に? 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 はい。夜の世界の流儀として、
Free gas is where this is going.
酒で注いでいただきたいのです。
Drinks all
今
round
日この
some.
場のお題すべてお客様がご馳走してはくださらないでしょうか。蒼天製薬営業本部長様ともなれば、
Oh, you doing okay there?
奥を下らないはず。
Sorry, just trying to think of how much the bill would be.
Probably
For a
like
fancy club like that, around
お客様を犯
1,000
罪者に
at
したくない。
probably like at least 50k or something for a night.
Well, if it's just for a round.
Yeah.
Say
Say 100 people, each their drinks cost, let's say $10 to make it round.
Don't
Yeah,
forget,
that's-
don't forget people buying by the bottle though.
Good point. Average it to 20 then. No, John Smith, he said that that guy's business makes $1 million a year. So he should be able to cover it. Not that the bill would be 1 million.
Also, Majima using the level 3 apology here.
Oh god. Is that who Ishi learned it from? Well, no, he just wasn't the first to invent it.
Oh, Itchy learns by watching videotapes of Majima running the club. We're very sorry, damn it. Oh dear. I'm deeply touched by the generosity of your hearts tonight, but also not as much as the generosity of this man's wallet.
But is he going from the strategy of if he just kicked him out, that'd be the end of it? But the fact he did all the spectacle will stick in people's minds, and so it's good free advertisement for the club, because people will be talking, oh, did you hear what the manager of this cabaret club did?
Well, obviously, that's why. Like in universe, he's a local legend. Oh, he has the best method for going incognito as well. He literally just takes the eye patch off and pops sunglasses on. Like the fucking Clark Kent method.
But if you change his hair as well, it could work.
Yeah.
Only works if you change your hair.
Too bad he doesn't change his hair. I do believe that we can get the baseball bat in this episode as well, which is good.
I thought you don't use weapons.
No, one of Majima's attack styles has baseball bat as default.
Oh.
It's also his strongest fighting style, bar the one with the knife.
Oh, wait.
No, I tell a lie, his strongest fighting style is breakdancing. Like, breakdancing is so broken in this game.
If Ghosts and Goblins has taught me anything...
Get the knife.
Yeah, we need to get that knife.
Yeah, Majima can't leave the Cersei on pain of death, though.
Is that part of his exile?
Yeah.
Well, they cut a deal with him because he's so powerful. They'll let him leave the Yakuza. I bet you just can't leave the city.
No, he's thrown out in disgrace.
Oh.
He can't leave the Cersei, and he has to make a certain amount of money at the club each month, otherwise they kill him. So as a result, he's very, very good at it. Oh, orders are pouring in, now they're drinking on someone else's tab. Yeah, I've seen that a few times at clubs.
How can you see it if you're already in a nearby chippy at that point?
Well, no, this is before I end up in the nearby chippy. I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of clubs where people have opened up tabs and then someone else has ordered like the most expensive fucking shot on the menu.
What, just to be a dick?
Pretty much. Like, you always get one person on a pub crawl who's like, well, I'm not paying, let's order the most expensive thing. Because it used to happen at the Homestuck meetups.
And then, the thing is, it sounds good. I'm going to pay around for anybody as a bartender. One rule, though. Don't allow anyone to buy anything over a £5. Say equivalent. Anything over that, they pay for themselves.
Yeah, that's the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been to clubs though where people have just been like, I'm opening up a tab for the evening, and then someone's bought just like a shot of the most expensive vodka.
Wait, was it Crystal Head vodka?
No,
There's no glycols in that.
I can't even remember what it was. Yeah, true, you want the no glycals. I'm limited to walking until we get out of this club.
Well, how to see if he's just running through? Everything okay, Mashma? Oh yeah, and just runs away.
True, fair enough. Oh. Right, give this man paid holiday.
You've been working too hard. You deserve holiday, but I've only been working here 3 weeks. Yeah, that justifies you what? 6 days paid vacation. Go somewhere nice. Okay.
Pretty much.
Let's say butter rock.
Too late, I've already pitched late on the law.
Why? That just goes against everything he did 5 minutes ago.
He's still gonna manage the fucking club properly, Sam.
Yeah, good cop, bad cop.
Pretty much. Except he has to play both. Like, he just swaps the eye patch over depending on which one he's playing.
That's what I call blind justice.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll get into that. Does she even realise she's getting lectured here? Dances a door, and only half is smokable.
No, it's the young master who pioneered that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying though, like, nothing beats a good pantry door.
Apart from a nice chopstick.
Or some doorknobs.
Young master had some odd habits.
Doesn't matter how popular you get at your job, don't snub your seniors. So anyway, let's go out to some other clubs and poach some people. There's a fucking sentence, but also makes complete sense.
Yeah, rivals, not the guy that shanks each other in the back. So what? They'll develop a competitive spirit, try and see how many people they can service in one night.
Yes.
They just say they have drinks on. Hey, yeah, can I have a drink? Sure. And the guy pours a glass of champagne. Glug. Wait, did I just pour you some champagne? Nope. Here, let me top you up. Glug. Well, looks like the champagne's out. It's been very nice having these drinks with you. Sorry, I got another customer. Bye. But you've only been talking to me for like 10 seconds.
Also, don't buy drinks off of her. She's a colossal bitch. Just infighting between those. Staff problems more in crisis. There he is. I got a letter from my sister back home. She's been stuck on the motorway for 3 weeks.
What, in a car?
No, they brought down in a caravan, so they've just lived on the motorway while the tow truck gets there.
Oh, what, is this like National Lampoon's Vacation where they don't understand how roundabouts work or something?
Yes.
I haven't seen the film, I just know that scene.
I'm so annoyed with National Lampoons, though, because I can't get their stuff on DVD. Because, like, I really want to watch the Men in Black parody, but it just doesn't seem to exist on DVD at all.
Strange.
Yeah. Guys in White is a fucking hilarious movie as well. Because it's got a scene that I always remember where they just do a parody of Rocky, and they fight the aliens off that way.
Does it beat the beatboxing scene in Men in Black 2?
Yes, by leaps and miles.
Leaps and miles. I think you're crossing two different things there.
It's fine. Someone's already racked up 4 million yen tab bill, Sam. God damn these...
$40,000 or 30,000 quid in one night? What the fuck are they buying?
Yeah, 400k. God damn these Scottish patrons.
No, 40k, fuck's sake.
It's 40k now, but by the time we get up the stairs, he'll have bought the rest.
This isn't Venezuela. Do you think inflation's that bad?
No, I just think the barman's buying that much.
Well, the barman's buying that much.
Yeah,
The barman, as part of his pay packet, he gets a alcohol allowance. He just he knows he's got a 30-day notice. He knows he's being fired, so he's just going to bankrupt the company. And the reason why he was fired is for drinking all the time.
I don't mean the barman. I mean a barman, like he's a Scottish guy with a business card that just says "man who goes to bars" on it.
What the fuck?
Like he's a professional bar hopper.
But this isn't a bar, it's a cabaret club.
Yeah, the cabaret club has to have a bar in it, though. He's a professional Scottish man going around Japan writing travel logs, Sadly, no one can understand them all because he's written them in Scottish.
Right now I'm actually, Rate My Takeaway, which I think I mentioned to you, is a channel Reese accidentally found when I started watching. Just a version of that, but the guy goes around to like bars and things. Instead of like trying all sorts of breakfasts, he's like trying all sorts of bars and drinks and things.
His Scottish great, but he's invited, yeah. I have no idea what that review just said.
I'll take care of it. You get rid of it.
Oh, dear. Oh, this guy's Army Alliance, by the way.
Why is it always Omi Alliance?
Because they want to morsel the Tojo clan out of Japan. Ah, this place was dead long ago. That was like, what, 2 days ago? You've really turned this club around fast. Sam, don't eat your pocket tissues.
What? Why would I do that? They taste awful.
Of course. You're a strange man.
If you like, I can blow my nose on the mic for the full, premium experience for hundreds of viewers.
Let's not and say we didn't. Very hard to edit out in post.
That's what the people come here for, the true ASMR experience.
No, people come to my private streams for the true ASMR experience. Oh dear.
And just wait until someone does a kind of virtual Twitch bar call thing, the bar saying, "Oh, who wants to donate some money so we can try this drink or that drink? What drink should we try, Twitch?" And people say, "Oh, people want us to try one of the ciders. All right, barman, what ciders do you have?" You have like 2. All right, let's try one of them. What do you say, Twitch?
Okay, no, I'm down for that if we can get a camera.
We need a way to check the Twitch as well as with a camera, so one of us would have to hold the camera, the other one have to be on our phone just constantly checking the Twitch stream.
Well, no, you wear a camera on a bicycle helmet, like what 2Mad does, and then
like a GoPro.
Yeah, you just wear a GoPro on a helmet, and then have the Twitch on your phone. With one of those programs that reads the chat out loud. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm down for doing a Twitch bar call at some point if we ever had the resources for it.
Well, that's when we get big. It's like, a 100,000 subscriber special?
Yeah, sure.
But would Twitch even show it because it contains algorithm?
I think we could probably get away with it. If not, we can just go to the other streaming website.
Ah, yes, the other one.
Well, I'm not going to name it because I don't want people to find my secret stream. A lot of depraved stuff goes on there, some behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. That's why you stream it.
Yeah, behind closed doors.
Some secrets should stay locked away. And in that locked room, people are live streaming what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. Some secrets should stay locked away. Some secrets we let Sam in on very, very fucking gently. Like, let's be honest, you keep getting broken by running into the same fucking guy on DeviantArt.
I found a new guy I keep running into now.
You're not ready yet, Sam. The internet's a scary fucking place, and you've somehow only touched the surface. Oh god.
The surface I've told you about.
Yep. I've seen much worse. Anyway, here's 100 million in a suitcase. You doubt that?
Yep.
Oh, Sam. You sweet fucking cinnamon roll. Jesus.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah, cinnamon roll. Show me another 500 mil that'll have that little chat. Jesus Christ.
See that scene from Naked Gun? I know my memory's a bit hazy.
Pretty much.
Oh no. I can't hit him. It's like he has some kind of invisible barrier.
His Jedi powers are too strong.
Is this the power of his enemy stand?
Oh dear.
Well, so if you accidentally put the link to your secret stream and now hundreds of viewers have to have therapy, we have to do the little known level 4 apology on stream.
Fuck that, we have to jump straight to the level 7 apology. It involves three barrels of cider and a ferret. One
for me, one for you, one for the road. You know, as we have to leave the country because so many angry Twitch patrons would be after us.
Pretty much.
You know, want to sue us for the money to cover the therapy.
Pretty much. Oh dear. So you do anything to get back in, hey? Even an assassination?
Wait, why does he want to get back into the Mafia so much?
Because he needs to be there so that he can, like, be ready for when his brother gets out of prison.
Oh. Sorry, cider? Have we found the way on how to bribe John? If he ever discovers the Twitch chat, we just promise him an entire barrel of cider, and he's willing to forgive us.
John's already in the private stream.
Oh, so you've already given him the cider, right?
Yeah. Oh dear. Like, we live very interesting lives when we're not with you. Or so, very depraved lives, I should say.
And to imagine, like, the Amazon delivery driver turning up and saying, is this for you? It appears to be an entire barrel of cider. Is this right? Ah, yes. Is there any shipping? Oh no, it's actually free shipping because it's over $20. There you go. How am I going to get this in the house? And it's like, it takes him half a day just to find a way to bring it into his front door without breaking the door frame.
Pretty much.
A shot in the arm? Ah, yes. You're going to shoot someone with a vaccine.
No, yeah, not pretty much. He's talking about giving a club extra girls, but still. The metaphor still works.
Well, he's just going to be on the street corner saying, need girls for a cabaret club. We pay slightly less than industry rate.
No, it's fine. Like, we're actually going to have to go out and get more girls at the moment.
Wait, do you just go through all those beers?
I imagine so. His metabolism is strong, some. Oh, how will we come back from this? It's fine, I'll just go to another club and steal theirs. Ah, God, the Odyssey. This fucking stream's an Odyssey at this point, Sam. Talking about breaks in the FBI and secret Twitch streams with barrels of cider.
I was thinking of Super Mario Odyssey, but that works too.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, the Odyssey? Is that why the Spartans are in Japan?
Yeah, they've heard that Achilles is there, go to all the best nightclubs, so they've come to finish him off. It's well known that Achilles was the historical figure with the best stamina.
As opposed to the Greek god who's known to deliver messages by sheer just running across Greece. I think he's Hermes. That's a man with stamina.
Yeah, but like Hermes is a god, Achilles was a regular man.
Who was turned into basically a demigod by being dipped in the river Styx.
Yeah, he was still like immortal though. What the fuck was I saying?
Homer wrote the book, basically. Probably. Why does he look like a character from Final Fantasy X?
He probably is. Oh, God. What?
So you just dipping into your... Do you have like a cowback system hooked up to a barrel of cider you keep in your room or something?
Sorry. Right, no, what
let me just take in a gallon or two. Let me just... Oh, that's good cider. Is that how it works?
Right, so what I was saying was Achilles...
I thought you said there was no ASMR on this channel. No, right. Are you saying we can break that rule? If necessary, we could start the stream a bit early and hear me eat a sandwich.
I said there was no nose-blowing ASMR. I might make an exception if you want to eat a sandwich, though.
You had a go at me when I did that once.
What I was saying was because we were...
It just raises too many questions. So a sandwich is allowed or not?
No, that was because we were in the middle of a conversation and then you started eating a sandwich. If we planned the sandwich in advance, then that's fine. It's because you suddenly stopped talking for like 5 minutes while we were in the middle of a conversation because you randomly decided to eat. No, right, what I was saying. Odyssey, Homer, Achilles, I imagine, or hear me out, our goofy version of the Yakuza universe.
Yaku universe.
Just, what if
Is it Aku's distant cousin?
What if Achilles
He threw the plot far into the future?
flung him into the future? What if Achilles is just a distant ancestor to Mr. Masochist? There we go. We got that sentence out in the end after like 5 minutes of arguing.
5 minutes of arguing about cider and sandwiches.
Yep. Oh, but the fist is like the sword, Sam. You can use it to cut a sandwich in half.
Now imagine someone trying to judo chop a sandwich. And just, it doesn't cut the sandwich, but does break the table beneath it.
Oh, I love that. That'd be the best fucking part. Oh, I need a kung fu movie where that happens.
Also, I'm trying to work out if, you know that Tommy Lee Jones Japanese advert for, I think, iced coffee? I still think that they didn't actually have to use any special effects. It's just Tommy Lee Jones using 52% of his full power.
Oh, you couldn't handle Tommy Lee Jones at 52% of his power. Hi, sir. It's okay. Having my neck broken slightly winded me.
What the fuck?
It's fine. It just slightly winded him, Sam.
Yeah, you just broke that fucking guy's neck.
No, it's fine. He's a kung fu master. It just slightly winded him.
Fuck. This is just... Oh.
We finally entered true Yakuza insanity, Sam. It only took us like 6 episodes. Oh god. His neck muscles are strong, Sam.
It'll be like that scene in one of the Harry Potters where the professor accidentally removes all of his bones. All the bones in his arm, just all the bones in his neck. Just because all his neck bones have been turned to dust from repeated breakages.
I just imagine this guy's just in a cast now and he's like, yes, that's very good. I'll train you more later. I just need 20 minutes. Glad to know I have an eye for talent. Please never break my neck again.
If you ever get enough Twitch money, I'm buying a fucking barrel of... It's so become one of my life goals, buying a fucking barrel of whiskey. It'd take me a lifetime to fucking drink it.
Not at the rate that we lose our sanity in these streams.
True.
A few moments later.
More street fights, more money.
What? So he just comes into Cabaret Club. Hey, I found this money. Let's put it into the club's bank account. Where did you find this money, manager? Just on the street.
I'm the manager. Shut up, you work for me.
This is almost $1 million yen. You just found it on the street? Yeah, people must be really clumsy. Keep dropping it.
Oh fuck, he just killed him, man. That heat action. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, don't worry. Just wait until we get onto...
He's fucking bleeding out.
Just wait until we get onto Yakuza 5. One of the heat actions lets you kill a guy by shoving a newspaper up his ass. Yakuza is a serious game, Sam. That's exactly the response I expected. Right, let's go into the Odyssey. Yeah, this episode's mostly plot.
There's plot?
Yeah, apparently. Not that we've been following it. Hang on a second, I can't blow my cover. Just puts the fucking sunglasses on. No one will recognise me now.
But can't they see that one of his eyes is permanently closed?
No, that's why
I
they're...
suppose it's at night with sunglasses.
No, because he's wearing polarised lenses.
すみません。ただいま満席です。かまへん。ほんますみません。ああ。
Full up, but still not turning customers away. Oh dear. Oh, you know how we keep joking about the cursed videotape from The Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking side quest in this.
What?
Yeah, like, it happens exactly like how they joke about it in Scary Movie as well. Oh dear, right, hang on a sec, let me just speed through this section. Empty seats, even though they're fully booked. Middle-aged men in flash clothes. And then this man doing whatever the fuck he's doing in the corner.
He's furiously nodding. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, is this again like Scary Movie 3, where it's like found footage and watch this footage again? As like some guy jack off and in the background there's a guy in an alien costume walking by. Did you see it? The first known footage of an alien organism.
Pretty much an alien orgasm.
No, just put in the clips from Scary Movie 3 where like the broadcast was, like, has the alien in the background.
And this just in from South Texas.
I like to imagine they're just having a serious discussion about business while that guy's just still in the background. Like, sir, can we please eject him? He's been at the club for 10 hours straight now. No.
Wait, he's been doing this for 10 hours straight? Yeah, no breaks. That's stamina. We need him.
We've raked in so much money, though. Like, it turns out he's the only person paying enough to keep this club afloat.
Well, to say that so many people have tipped him that when he empties his underwear, because all the tips he puts there, because he doesn't have any pockets, when he empties it out, it's like a recreation of the crystal fucking dome, the end.
I don't think he's working at the club. He's a customer. He's a customer.
Oh.
Like, he's paying the club that much.
He pays them to be there.
Well, obviously he pays them to be there. It's a hostess club.
He pays to just stand in the corner in his underwear and just undulate slightly for 10 hours.
Well, Sam, they bring him alcohol occasionally. They throw him a chicken leg. It's the new
The chicken's still attached to it?
Probably. It's the new attraction in Suttonbury. Come for the women, stay for the undulating man in the corner. Oh, how is it that we keep getting fucking worse?
Just like to buy a barrel of like whiskey, Scotch whiskey, maybe 2,500.
Jesus, that's a lot.
It's less than I expected.
If I had to sum up our top hostess in one word, she's professional. Professional? Yeah, she keeps coming in and doing her taxes.
What?
Just like she comes in and does her taxes while still having people buy her drinks.
It's like, yeah, can you buy me a drink? I just want to do this paperwork. Hey, is that tax forms? Yeah, but why are you doing this now? Well, I'm on the clock, so I might as well get paid while I'm doing it.
It turns out people start paying her to do their taxes as well. The most professional of all hostess club hostesses.
Well, she's got a professional accountant's qualification. She just does it in spare time to make money.
Yeah.
But then people want her to do tax as well.
I just imagine you get one weirdo turning up as well who gets off on watching her fill out his tax forms.
Yes. Make sure those tax laws are correct.
Dot the I's, dot the I's. Oh. Oh dear. Oh god, circle the small print.
Wait, why circle it? I mean, most of the contract, most of the document being out of small print. Hang on, let me just grab a pen and just draw a circle around 3 pages of A4.
I meant the fine print.
The fine print. Oh, sorry, just 2 pages then.
The ultra fine print. Oh dear.
Just the average, well, the most common whiskey barrel holds about 350 bottles, so let me put that.
Fair enough. Oh, the clientele skewed towards older men. I can help you with that.
Well, it works out to about £7 per bottle equivalent. Oh, whiskey.
Not bad, not bad.
It was about a third of the price you usually pay. Well, less than that, more like a quarter. Talk about a bulk discount. Well, is that why everyone wants to see her? She's so popular because she can do everyone's taxes.
Yeah, exactly. She's cheaper than a regular accountant, plus she can drink while she does it.
She can drink while she does it.
Yeah. Oh, drunk taxes with hostess club hostesses.
We should do that one time. Not get drunk, actually do our taxes.
Yeah, not
Sounds fun.
not today though.
Now, if we do our taxes, now we're running on like Arthur Dent logic here. If we do our taxes, they'll just draw attention to us that we haven't been paying them. If we don't, we might slip under the radar.
I was going to say, like, we actually have to get into a position where we're paying taxes first.
Oh, is that the ultimate tax dodge? Just be poor and you'll never pay any taxes?
It's
Yes, I knew there was a workaround.
It's worked for me so far. Oh, God. Please help me, Sam. I live off of tinned tuna in the week.
I just imagine if we get audited by the IRA, they're just saying, oh, there's all our tax money. Look, we're poor. They look between them. Shit. They got us again, boys. Alright, but if you become not poor any time, we want our cut. Sure.
Okay, first of all, I'm legitimately not joking. Second of all, there's a healthcare thing in America, some sort of healthcare benefit, and I swear, like, it's hilarious because you basically instantly lose it if you make over $2,000 within a month or something.
Yeah, well, the UK system is a certain amount, but then if you make more than that, your job seekers benefit, I'm just going to say that's a catch-all term, is reduced proportionally.
No, this is just you lose this healthcare benefit entirely. Because I just remember there was a thing last year where a mate of mine basically had to argue with the tax office for several hours because someone donated $2,000 to him. Long story there. Yeah, American healthcare and benefits are a fucking joke, though.
I've seen videos, but if you do it right, someone could earn the equivalent of like $60,000 a year just through various forms of unemployment insurance and things. Because they allow you to work a certain number of hours and it doesn't affect your benefits. So if you pick the right benefits, if you're in the right situation, and you work basically like maybe 15 hours a week, you can earn the equivalent of like 50,000, well 60,000, and remember, no taxes.
Yeah, benefits are a fucking joke. They pay better than actual jobs on a lot of occasions at the moment.
A lot of it is there's state benefit, local benefit, and national benefit. So it's a lot to go through. But if you know what you're doing, then you can make, well, a bit of money.
Yep.
In the UK, there's only one system. In America, there's 50 state ones, one national one, and then all local ones.
Yeah, but again, America's systems are all broken to shit as well.
Well, you think that when the IRA found out we're poor, it's like, well, you're poor? We don't want to be associated with people who don't pay us tax. Let's get out of here, boys. But we were never associated with you. Yeah, not anymore you aren't. What? Well, we've lost their official endorsement now?
I don't think I want to be endorsed by the IRS. They've done some terrible stuff in their time.
Look at the IRA.
Honestly, both. They've both done terrible things.
So which one have you been paying?
Oh shit, not again.
Was that your answer?
I think I've accidentally funded the Irish terrorists again, Sam. We need to stop doing this. I am. That doesn't mean I didn't try, though, so I could pretend to be a functioning person.
What we do is, because our Twitch channel makes about $100,000 in just ads per episode every year. What we do is we funnel most of that back into the business. Purchase a lot of soup, and so our actual profits are minimal. Not enough to pay tax. Is that how it works?
Probably. I wish that we could make actual money like that off of Twitch.
Trying to work out if he's holding a baseball bat or a Chinese sword breaker.
It's literally just a big stick.
Yeah. Because have you heard of them? Specific type of weapon, a Chinese sword breaker?
John's just like, is that one Jake? No. This is a different guy who just happens to look like him. It's actually one Jake's Chinese cousin.
What?
He's extra Chinese. Because unlike one Jake, he was actually born in China. It's all very complex, Sam. Oh dear. Are you just fucking broken now?
Let's just look at the Chinese sword breaker.
Fair enough.
Basically, think of a sword, but instead of being fat, being a cross shape. That's meant to put a lot of impact on swords and so easy to break them.
Also, we've got the best fucking fighting style now, aside from the breakdancing. Oh, I'm going to abuse this a lot, Sam. Oh, also, the old Asian guy is Majima's equivalent to Barkus.
What's his drunk all the time?
Oh, that, and he just shows up randomly to teach fighting styles.
Hell with a broken neck. He broke in like 3 different places.
No, it's fine. He just slapped some bandages on it and he was good as new. That's actually what the scarf around his neck's for. It's for compression.
What scarf? Oh, you mean that scarf so loosely it doesn't even touch his neck?
Well, yeah, it's not. It's loose at the moment because his neck's not.
If you look at his shirt, it doesn't seem to even have any weight. It's not even touching his fucking shoulders.
He's just that powerful, Sam. Yeah, this fighting style is absolutely broken though because it's got invincibility frames. You literally just do one combo to win with Majima, and it's like square, 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 mash triangle.
Reminds me of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Once I got this completely like broken flaming mace, one power attack combo just killed most normal enemies. Just bang, bang, and you're dead. You have to beat the toughest Roman mercenary to get it. No idea what his name is.
We should try playing that ridiculous one set in France at some point.
Thought that was the one that glitched out to all hell.
Yeah, but some of the cutscenes are amusing as all hell. Seriously, what the fuck is that combo? It's so fucking busted, Sam.
Not as busted as that guy is.
True. Yeah, Major the Bot's super goddamn powerful though. Also, we have the weapons shop now. Works slightly differently to the one in 7 though. Like, you still make stuff using materials, but this time we have to send people out to get the materials. It's a fucking nuisance of a system. Good part is that they can repair the shotgun once we get that. Which is the main thing that we need him for. Good, and once I get over to this phone booth, that seems like a good spot to end stuff there.
What are we going to call this one? Majima buys a barrel of sandwiches for Cabaret Club.
Cabaret Club fails to pay taxes on John Wick's cider addiction.
Yes.
Good, I think that settles that. And on that note, we'll see you all next time. Thanks for coming out.